going on, guys? I haven't done any videos for almost 2 months. 3.5 weeks was my birthday. Wasn't going great as I planned, but I kind of had a great birthday. I went to the movies to see Jack and the Giant Slayer. It was a pretty awesome movie. Wish my birthday could last a little longer. I wasn't talking about that. I just want to talk about what's really bothering me is single black women. That's what's really eat me up inside. I just can't stand these type of women. They irk me, and these type of women give me a heart palpitation right now. I just can't stand them. In fact, they are not the type of people you want to comprehend. And what I want to say about these type of women is that everything about them had to be specifically superior, and nothing else around them should be focused on but them. And these type of women sometimes is that not only that they get these no good no accountant guys, that they have children out of the wedlock, and when they have these children, they don't work. They don't bother to work. They won't bother to go to college. They won't even bother to do all that at once. They go to the welfare office and rely on the government to hand them checks and food stamps, and spend none of them on these children. They spend it on themselves, and they call themselves struggling to put these kids in the right direction, and make worse. That when they have these guys in their life and they don't want to be around them, they send child support on them. And these poor guys who have children with these type of women are having trouble living life because half of their checks is going to these women in the child support. And we all know that this woman who receives child support is not spending all that money on these children. They spend it on themselves. And I want to get on the court system right now. Is that why on earth the court is on a woman's side, and why would the court single-handedly grabs the man's percentage off the guy's check and send it on the woman? Would they damn well know that they're not using that these women not using the money on these children? They're using it on themselves. They're using it on the phone, on the expensive house phone. Everybody knows that they don't use these house phones anymore. They have cell phones for fuck's sakes. I saw this clip on this video on I think it was Judge Judy, and Judge Judy was talking to this woman who's suing her baby father for I guess some expenses not being handled, and she asked her the question is that why would she spend $350 on a phone, on a house phone, where if she gets money from the welfare and she damn well have the children who hardly have any clothes on his back and sneakers on his foot, and she asked this question, can you know that this is the irresponsible thing to spend $350 on the phone and not worry about your child? And she has no remorse and no answer to that. She loves this kind of mentality. and women like that really gives me a splitting headache. It made me want to get off this jump into the TV and just beat the living shit out of that woman for not taking care of her children. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm just. It's probably my mom getting to bother me sometimes. I'm just sick of her going out to bingo. And when she comes back home from bingo, she looks at me for while the house is a mess. I know that I do leave some stuff for it to be unclean. While I was on the verge of cleaning up, she just looked down at me and said, "Why does this house look like this house isn't clean, or the dishes are piled up?" And then walks around with anger in her face, and then say that talk a bunch of crap that I don't keep this house clean. And she will know that she haven't been home all the time, and who does she have the right to tell this house isn't clean? Maybe you stop going out and focus on yourself all the time. Maybe you should be. Do a little focus on your house, other than fun for your own pleasure needs. That's all I want to say right now. You can elaborate and leave your comments on, have you ever experienced these single black women who gives you a hard time just because their life is all screwy and out of order? Feel free to leave your comments and add me and describe if you want to. Peace out, guys.